So my Patreon litany that I'm posting this week is entitled Litany for Vulnerability. And I want to tell you why I wrote this litany. Because I'm feeling vulnerable. I'm doing a lot of things right now in life that cause me to feel that feel like a risk, that feel like I'm taking a chance and putting myself out there in a way that I haven't before in my life, and in a way that I'm very disinclined to do. I'm like the worst at selling myself, and I wish that I didn't have to do it. And like, if I could close my eyes and there was somebody that I could just hand my artwork to, like, that would be great. And then I would never have to interact with the world, and I could just make art in a bubble. But I can't do that. And also, so the Patreon litany. So even having a Patreon, it makes me crazy. It makes me feel like I'm putting myself out there. I'm asking people to support me. I'm trying to make it as an author. I'm trying to make it as a minister and pastor, and that feels really risky. And this other thing that's happening right now is I'm being ordained this weekend, and we're having a service at our church that's like all about my ordination, and it's all about this journey that I have been on, and the fact that the whole service is going to be about me, and I have to give a testimony, and I have to do it, like, that feels really risky, and that feels really scary, and there's too much spotlight on me, and I don't like it. And I've been very reticent and kind of resistant to that. So I'm trying to be vulnerable. I'm trying to be vulnerable to allow myself to receive love from my community. And the other thing that I'm doing right now is I decided to write a book proposal, like a real one, like a real book proposal. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm trying to do it and submit it to publishers, like real ones, like HarperCollins and Zondervan, and I don't even know what else. I'm gonna find more. Anyway, it feels risky and scary, and I've been really inspired by a bunch, mostly women, mostly inspired by women. Yeah, I just am. Who, against all odds, they just go for it. They go for it, and they're persistent, and they try, and they put themselves out there, and maybe they're gonna fail, and maybe they're gonna succeed, and that's not the point. The point was to put themselves out there. So maybe you're doing that too. Maybe it's not just me. Maybe somebody else, somebody out there is needing to lean in to being vulnerable about your work, and about your calling, and about your ministry or your talent, or maybe you were told that you were disqualified and you really need to lean into that. That's why I wrote this litany. I wanted to share that with you. Hope it helps.